A system of equations is a collection of two or more equations that are considered at the same time. We will discuss here systems of two linear equations with two variables. Let's recall that a linear equation is an equation in two variables that can be written in the form ax plus by is equal c. So a linear equation is an equation that has two variables, each in the first power, and the coefficient of x and b are not simultaneously equal 0. Our objective will be to solve such system, that is to find a pair of numbers that when substituted into the equation for x and y respectively, will make each equation true. So in the example, we have the system of two equations with two variables. The equations are linear. First equation is 2x plus 3y is equal 8. And the second equation is 5x minus y is equal 3. Both equations are linear. Both equations are in the form ax plus by is equal c. We'll check here whether two pairs, pair 2, 3 and pair 1, 2 are solutions of the system above. So let's consider first the pair 2, 3. We want to check whether this pair of numbers is the solution of the system. So the 2 corresponds to the x variable and the 3 corresponds to y variable. So if we substitute those values into the equation, first equation will have 2 times x, which is 2, plus 3 times y, which is 3, equals 8. And if you compute the left-hand side, we'll have 4 plus 9 equals, on the right-hand side, 8. And clearly this is false. So the first equation is already false when we substitute x and y with 2 and 3. And therefore this is not a solution. It doesn't make the first equation true. Now let's look at the second pair. The pair of numbers is 1 and 2. The first number 1 corresponds to the variable x, and the second number corresponds to the variable y. If we substitute these two numbers into first equation, we'll have 2 times 1 plus 3 times 2 equals 8. We want to check whether this equation is true. So we have 2 plus 6 on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, this is definitely true. So the pair 1, 2 makes the first equation true. Now let's substitute those numbers into second equation. We'll have 5 times 1 minus 2 is equal 3. So again, on the left-hand side, we have 3, and on the right-hand side, we have 3. And therefore, this pair of numbers make the second equation true. And since both equations are true when x is equal 1 and y is equal 2, we can say that the pair of numbers 1 and 2 is a solution of that system of equations.